Boogie drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Y'all have Wanda had a wake up about her beloved Scots. She put up a post and it reads, "To you, Miss God, don't play about me. Remember, God don't lose no cases. Only God children win, win, win." Yes, that part, period, boo. I wonder, is Wanda speaking of the lawsuits that Marcel is allegedly involved in? Is she coming to grips with the fact that Marcel has gotten his family in some bad situations? I wonder if this post is about Marcel and his many alleged loans, lawsuits, and liens, and have Tisha also come to grips about what bind Marcel may have put their family in, and then she once again run into her mama crying. See, while Wanda was online trying to bully Melody, condemn her and her business, and laughing at her, trying to embarrass Melody for leaving her husband, she should have been tending to Tisha. See, Wanda was online talking about the wrong stuff. She should have been handling her family business. But she sat up there, she laughed at Melody about revenge P. She dogged Melody about her kids' hair, Melody not having a man. Wanda was coming for, she was just all out of pocket, coming for different content creators, talking about their finances, about what they have, what they can get, thinking she just knew everybody else's business, everybody's life situations. She was, talking about how she could take people's husbands. Wanda was just all out of pocket. I mean, she was going in on anybody that she thought was rooting for Melody, cheering Melody on, and, anybody that called out Tisha or Marcel. Because what she say, don't come for their money when you start going into their pockets and stuff. That's where she stepped in. No, she stepped in every single time. She even tried to come for Nell when Nell was asking Tisha about a doggone expo, why she wasn't invited. So that didn't have anything to do with Tisha losing money by inviting the Fletchers. In fact, that probably would have inflated the Scots' pockets, because the Fletchers are well known around Huntsville. But Wanda was sitting up here trying her best to protect Tisha, and even so much of trying to protect Tisha that she had to protect Marcel. So she was going hard, bragging, calling them the ATMs, talking about, Melody, the millimeters only has coins for the meter, but the T-Squad has money for the ATM, and we just wait and see. So I wonder what changed, because after all the bragging is said and done, it still can't change the Scots' reality. Whatever they're going through, they still gonna be going through it. No matter how many times Wanda get online and try to go after anybody else, try to shut people down, try to threaten people, it's still their reality. It's going to be their reality. But it's like the more Wanda bragged and windmilled for Tisha and Marcel, the more people dug up all their alleged loans and lawsuits and the scams that they tried to pull off on the people. Because, Wanda first, she tried to deny that they even had lawsuits and liens. And when she finally admitted to it, she was stating that they could just file bankruptcy. And she, laughed it off or whatever. But it was like people was looking at her like, okay, you ain't gonna be laughing too long because this stuff is real. But, Wanda, she still didn't get it. She still didn't get that the Scots were making her look like a fool for getting up there on her soapbox, trying to defend them, knowing that they're sitting in a pile of mess. They probably never once admitted to her that they may be in trouble, and they probably just so happen to admit it now because Marcel's being drugged into court again, and Wanda and Tisha, Wanda and Tisha, they so concerned with stopping people from finding out if Marcel cheated or not, even though the people were way past that. When a man say he been to Africa for 30 days without his family, no contact with his family, like they don't have power lines and cell phones or, internet connection or something. It's like he was in the part of a third world country where he had no access. So it's like other people got it. She didn't get it. And when a man goes out of town for business, supposedly business, and ends up on a picture of him being in a hotel room with his back exposed, and he makes up an excuse that is really no excuse, but even the excuse that he conjured up is found out to be a lie. People don't need the Scotts to admit anything because he exposed himself already. Because who does that? No father, no man is going to go to Africa without their wife. I can see them, leaving the kids behind, but you left your wife and went solo. No, And especially when your wife say you don't take vacations, and y'all was planning on taking the kids, and you runs off, you gets a chunk of money and run off by yourself for 30 whole days, no contact. No, you told on yourself. So like I say, the people didn't need the Scotts to admit anything. The people had was gonna think what they thought anyway, and they had moved past it. The people were on to other things about the loans, the alleged lawsuits, the alleged scams that they had done, but they kept bringing up, the Scotts kept bringing up the infidelity, which people were, like I say, they were way past it. They didn't care. People were saying they don't want to hear it no more. Carlos said he was putting it to bed, and the people wanted it to be put to rest, because if you're not going to admit it and you're not going to allow anybody to bring their evidence onto the show, you're going to put it to bed before it even gets out there, or people get a chance to prove their point, then why keep talking about something? Why keep beating a dead horse? We the people have our viewpoint, standing by our viewpoint, but Wanda and Tisha, they trying to paint this narrative, trying to, make him, this wholesome family guy, when we see what he is, what he's about. But anyway, like I say, Wanda was doing all this windmilling for these people, and she never stopped to once say, wait a minute, y'all got me doing all of this, making a fool out of myself, on my soapbox. Is any of this true? What am I doing? So, I wonder, did she even realize how ignorant that she looked? But like I said, that's their right. If just don't get mad at the people, because people not falling for their antics. But like I say, I wonder if Wanda post her wake-up call regarding her beloved Scotts, because she loved to make them Scotts be something that they're not. And no matter who she have to dog out, who she have to fight out on her social media, whatever, she gonna make them peep. She gonna try to paint that pretty picture for them Scotts and try to make everybody else seem like they weak, they nothing, their finances are low, they beneath the Scotts, anything. Tisha got all these doctor and lawyer friends that's married to these, successful men. And you keep telling us about everybody else surrounding the Scotts, but you can't tell us anything about the Scotts. So, like I said, I just wonder what's the post regarding her beloved Scotts. Have she got that wake-up call that she need, and she finally realized that, yeah, Marcel then got them got his family put in some bad situations, and now they trying to, bring God into it to hopefully try to soften the blow that's coming their way. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.